statue collector here, and today I've got two really cool statues that I want to talk about. I've done an unboxing of these two statues a while back, but I never really did a review or talked about them, so today we're going to go ahead and do that. So, this is the Undying Carcass. This is a premium format 1/4 zombie statue. I think this is one of Sideshow's not most underrated statues, but it's one of their underrated statues for sure. Just because of all the details that they put in this statue, and you really don't see it because of the gown that's on the zombie. But if we lift him up a little bit, he's really gory. There's a lot of cuts on this statue, a lot of bruises, a lot of open sores. There's some bone showing, but there's more than just the brown, dead zombie skin look that you got going on. You've got a lot of greens in here, you've got a lot of purples, especially down by his foot. A lot of dark, deep reds. It really is an awesome statue, and it's cool that they have mixed media with this piece too. You got the nightgown. It looks like he spilled his guts down here, down on the base, and or his intestines or whatever. And basically, there's not too much to this piece. It's one whole piece, except for the head comes off. I have the exclusive. I don't remember if this was the exclusive head or not, but I have the other head boxed up and put away. I like this head more because it's a gorier head. And the only other thing that comes off this statue is this little sign here. It does feel a little bit plastic, but it looks like it's made out of wood or cardboard. It says "The end is near," and there's a little magnet that it fits into, and it sits down right there. When you get it in place, it doesn't move at all. This is a really cool statue. If you're a zombie fan or gore fan or horror movie fan, this is a really cool piece to pick up. So we talked about the details. The details are amazing. There's so many little cuts and bruises and everything else going on this statue. The paint, like I said, is awesome, you guys. And the pose is actually a very unique pose. Usually sideshow pieces are either they're just standing straight up in a museum pose, or they've got one leg up and one knee up in the air, leaning on something with their leg. This one is a little bit the opposite. It looks like he's stepping down instead of stepping up, and he's kind of walking towards you. So it gives you the feel that he's kind of walking towards a human or whatnot. I highly recommend this piece, and you could probably get it for around $300 to $400, depending if you go for the regular edition or the exclusive edition. Okay, you guys, this is probably one of my favorite 1/4 size statues. If I would have to sell all my statues, my premium format statues, I'd probably get rid of all my DC statues first, and probably sell the Undying Carcass and keep this one. Before I was a Marvel or superhero fan or DC fan, I was more of a horror movie fan. It was something that I did with my dad when I was a younger lad. We would watch horror movies and we'd eat pizza. So that was a pastime that I enjoyed a lot. I really enjoy this piece. It reminds me of one of my favorite movies, The Walking Dead. It was the remake, not the black and white, but the remake of the Night of the Living Dead. I know the statue's not from the Night of the Walking Dead. This is the Patient Zero statue, but I really enjoy zombie statues, and I really wish they had more of a line of statues like this, because it is under 19 inches tall, I believe. There's not too much to the base. If they made more statues like this, more zombie statues, I'd probably pick up a lot more if they made them Just because you can fit this in, for a 1/4 size statue, you can fit this in a Vesta no problem. And it doesn't take that much room depth-wise either, or wide or width. So it's really cool. And with the limited amount of space that it does take up, it does have a really big presence. Just because of how dynamic the pose is. Especially the way the foot is turned, and it just looks like a Walking Dead zombie, coming at you. So for me, it's all about the pose. I think the overall paint detail and sculpt detail, the sculpt is there, right? It looks like a zombie, but the paint detail is alright. It's not bad, right? There's a lot of little paint going on, a lot of different shading and everything. But that's not what stands out to me. What stands out to me is the overall presence and the essence that this statue captures. From his hand to his other hand to his neck bent, and his shoulder and chest bent one way, and his neck looking the other way, and his feet. It's an amazing statue. I am thinking about getting a single glass display case to display him in, with his own lights. That's how much I like this statue. So this piece, this is the regular edition. This isn't the exclusive edition. The exclusive edition is the hand swap out with this hand, where he is actually holding another hand. He's holding another human hand that he probably ate off someone's arm. If you get the regular edition, it's all one piece, which is really cool, except for he does come off the base. Price-wise, you're looking at $600 for the regular edition if it hasn't gone up or down, or more for the exclusive. If you can find one of these, I found this at a local shop. I've got a lot of local shops around me, but I found this at a local shop. I got this one and the Undying Carcass for a really good deal. If you could find one of these and it's not the exclusive, don't pass it up. The exclusive, like I said, is just him holding another hand. That's not what makes the statue. This whole thing makes the statue. So don't let anybody fool you either to thinking that the exclusive is better than the regular edition. The regular edition, I think, is actually better. So guys, that was my statue review of these two pieces. Again, I don't want to grade these. I don't want to grade anymore because, grading is very subjective, and I just want to talk to you guys about the statues that I bought that I enjoy in my personal collection. Well, with all that said, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and thanks.